Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update on EGLD MultiversX. Now just going real quick off this chart, we had a really hard sell-off. Sold off, I think, over 95%. Yeah, over 95%. Came down here in what looks like an ending diagonal. I believe we double bottomed here. We then broke through all this resistance. We're getting stuck at this previous sell-off area here. And I believe we're going to get a pullback here and use previous resistance as new support. And I'll show you here. I believe this is a leading diagonal. And as soon as we break this trend, I would expect to either get a zigzag where we have a 1, 2 in, looking for a 3, 4, 5. Then we get our A, B, C, and we get our 5 waves down for a zigzag. Ideally holding this area, our wave 2 correction area. Zooming out here a little bit. Yeah, right around this zone would be ideal. Just going to mark that off for the future. And I'll show you why this is such a nice leading diagonal. Now, if you follow Elliott Wave, the extensions we want for a leading diagonal is contracting at our highs, and we're looking for extensions at the 0.618 extension, which we have bang on right here. As you can see, the 618 extension, and then our second one bang on the 618 extension. So that's pretty much an ideal leading diagonal, except we didn't get a huge retracement on our wave 2. But other than that, everything lines up perfect. It's got the ideal shape I look for. And we get a series of clearly 3 waves. There's no 5 waves here. So it's pretty much an ideal setup here. So I'm just going to put a alert on here. And this is potentially a large 1-2 to the upside. If our trend ended here, very nice 1-2 to set up for a huge third wave after the fact to the upside. But I am also interested in shorting this, but only the C wave. Once we have 5 waves down, if we get a clean 5 and a nice ABC, I will look to short this C wave. It'll be a nice trade setup. Ideal trades I look for is third waves and C waves. They're the best risk rewards and the most likely to pan out in my experience. So just waiting for this break before looking at an option for this. But looking between log and linear, we're looking between the 50 and the 618, right at this previous wave here, or wave 2 area. You just label this for you. Can also be over here, sorry. So anywhere in this zone on linear is great. 50 and the 618, looking for that long. And on log scale between the 382 and the 50. But yeah, this looks really good. Looks complete to me. We'll see if we get that retracement from here. It looks as good as ICP. I would check out ICP if you want. It's completing a large 5-wave pattern currently now, so it's going to be a nice one for the future. Now, just for future targeting, let's see where this would end up if we do stop at the 50 for our third wave. Be looking for the 1.618 and the 200 for our third on log scale. So we would be looking for 318 for our third. These targets can change, obviously. This is just using standard Elliott Wave fibs. Our fourth would come back to around the 100 at 146, and we'd look for an eventual target for this impulse up around $500. So really nice trade setup, and that potential, you know, if we get this, is 11x. Really nice potential return. But we'll have to see how these waves pan out. Targets can change if it works off linear. But the first wave, our 618 extension, was off log, so it leads me to believe we could get quite an extended wave here in the future. So I will be keeping a close eye on this one. I'm going to set alarms on both sides just in case it does take off and I have to recount this. Yeah, another one I'm going to be keeping in mind for the larger term. If you want to check back for updates on this, make sure to subscribe. I'm currently in all these trades, all the updates are on my channel. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification if you want to get updates as soon as possible. All right, guys, thanks for watching.